This week in the Georgia Strait, we had a lot of coverage of education, particularly post-secondary education, as the students are getting ready to go back to colleges and universities. In a few minutes, we'll hear from Yolande Cole, who is one of our reporters who's focused a great deal of attention on Aboriginal issues, and she's found out that the enrollment in universities and colleges among Aboriginal students has been going up quite significantly. Another story we had was written by a young writer named Nathan Cadell, and this dealt with how students can make the most out of their university experience. So he was interviewing students who'd recently graduated or fourth and fifth year students, and one of the things they were recommending to the younger students was that they get enrolled in co-op programs and exchange programs. Exchange programs are where UBC allows this, where you can go study in another city. So he interviewed a person who works at Collier's, Roy Pat, a young kind of former business student, and he was able to study in Rotterdam and in Montreal and then have the credit applied to his work at UBC. He also did a co-op program with a real estate company, and he was saying that this helped him get the necessary work experience so that he was ready, he was job ready when he graduated. Another story we had focused on liquefied natural gas. This was by Carlito Pablo, and this dealt with the meaning of this new industry in British Columbia for post-secondary institutions. So BCIT is saying that this could lead to a dramatic increase in the number of students going through the trades program because the Premier, Christy Clark, has promised to create this new industry which is exporting liquefied natural gas, and that may require a whole bunch of new workers, and also with pipelines. Of course, some, like Andrew Weaver, who's the Green Party MLA, says the whole liquefied natural gas industry is a pipe dream. So there's still some debate over whether that's going to happen. There have been no major investments yet in connection with actually building liquefied natural gas terminals. But already the people at BCIT are looking at this as a possible, that they may have to educate a workforce to get involved in this new industry. Another story we had in our education section dealt with becoming a butcher. And I never knew this until I read it, but apparently there's a great demand for butchers across the province. And so meat cutting training is something that some people are considering when they're thinking about, if I'm going to go to school, I want to come out with a job. Well, that's one area where a lot of the butchers are getting older, and there's opportunities for employment in this field. And the reason I found it surprising is because I see so much vegetarianism in Vancouver, and it's something we've covered in the Georgia Strait, but apparently a lot of people are still eating meat.